everybody. Welcome back. Wingman's Hangout, episode, what are we, 11 now, Michael?
I think we're 11 now.
Wow, only 7 times more of that to go before we catch up to what we did on Wingman's Hangar, but we're getting there. And if you're new to the show...
1 week at a time.
1 week at a time. And if you're new to the show, this is kind of an inside look at everything that goes on here as we make Descent Underground. It's sort of a weekly update, if you will. Now, we are on a new day. You notice today's Friday. We've decided, because now we're doing some of the live stream design meetings on Wednesdays, that, not every Wednesday, but when we do them, that's when we're going to do them. We'll Wingman's Hangar is going to push. Wingman's Hangout. Wingman's Hangout is on Fridays now, which will allow us, and we'll put it at 11 o'clock every Friday. So get used to it. You'll know when it's going to be in that kind of hangout. So if you're new to the show, that's what it's about. Coming up today, we have a look at the latest concept artwork. Look at our very first live stream design meeting. That was kind of fun today.
It was actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
It was really good. It was very productive. And we had some input that came from the fans. It was really good, too. This week's most valuable post, forum feedback with your questions. And we have a video this week. Yes. Somebody sent us a video, so get ready for that. And back by popular demand, we're going to take a look at what's going on. Where, Michael?
In space.
In space. Yeah, I can't wait. That's always one of my favorite things. We came up with that concept before, but we're changing a little bit here. But I love the idea. I don't want to give too much away. It's pretty cool. So this week at Descendent.Studios, we looked at keys, boosts, and shields. Oh my. So, Michael, you want to show some of that stuff for people? There we go. So this was some of the concept artwork we're looking at. If you remember, the original Descent had keys, and so we looked at all access cards that allow you to get from different sections that are maybe locked off at the time. So we had a lot of look at this, and here's some of the concepts we came up with. Energy, not all these were accepted.
Not everything's going to make it in the game.
No, most of them are not going to make it in the game, but they're just concepts, and they're able to allow us to inspire the artists and see what's going on. And you might recognize some of that stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of familiar.
Yeah, a little shield orby. Yeah, there were some interesting changes in design that we didn't accept, but still kind of cool. Definitely did not like the egg. Yeah, but it's cool. I mean, you got to give the artists the freedom to put what they want out there, and so we also got some more map mood concepts, which were how to setting the tone of what some of the maps might look like, and Nate's doing a wonderful job at doing some of this stuff. And
look at the rock on that one.
I know it's very cool. It looks like it's been drilled down or lasered out, and just kind of what we want. And look, he's gotten rid of those pieces that you would have run into when we're fighting, so that was good. Yeah, so we'll use these to help inspire some of the maps we'll be making coming forward, and you'll get some of the mood ideas of that. And you got the big stalactites there. I love them. Really nice. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And an early drone bay mock-up.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's take a look at some early drone bay mock-ups. It looks a little bit like a hospital room, but that's where the drones are going to be made. You'll be able to customize your stuff, so that was really neat.
Paint jobs.
Yep. Yep, and so that was pretty cool. We like seeing those kind of things. We want to share these things with you guys because you're helping us make the game, and that's part of the reason we're doing this. And on Monday, Rob, you and Keith McCormick walked through the design process of bringing minerals to Descent Underground. That was pretty cool. And on Wednesday, that's your show, by the way, starring Rob Irving, with host Rob Irving. And Rob Irving, the Rob Irving Show. It's the Rob Irving Show. Anyway, and Wednesday we had our very first live stream design meeting to discuss resources and how they're going to be used in the game.
Hey, I have enough of that color
right. So you're
to build this my energy.
So in the HUD, all these little, you could even do it in a circular way that fills up however Smitty wants to do it, but they would be represented on my HUD somewhere, so I'd have basically a fuel tank for all these things.
Yes, essentially it would be just like an ammo can or anything else. You're just keeping account of how much, and that way if we have multiple categories or subcategories in each of these categories, we just do a point system where this one's worth 5 points in your cargo, this one's worth 1 point in your cargo,
that makes
this
sense.
one's worth 15.
Yeah, so we left the first live meeting up for everyone to see. The first one's kind of like a taste of what they're going to be like for people that are in the underground. So, but that's it. From this point on, those meetings are only going to be streamed for people that are in the underground. It'll be a private stream. The underground, you get access to private forums. We'll post up some early concept stuff in there for people to get. It's much closer to the dev process than everybody else, and so it's a way to help support the team a little bit more and help support able to do things like this. It pays for the Morlan salary and stuff like that. So we like that, don't we, Mike?
I would appreciate that. Thank you for contributing.
So that's how. But the underground is like a place for people to get a little closer to the devs and be accessed. So, and that's on sale, by the way, till the end of May.
$79.
Yeah, $79. It's usually $10 a month, so you're saving about $41 exactly.
Almost exactly $41.
Well, I think it is exactly $41.
There may be some millicents somewhere in there.
Yeah, right. So from now on, what'll happen is we'll stream with the undergrounds only. It'll be a private stream, and we'll cut out about a minute or two to show everybody else kind of what went on. But if you want in the underground, it's a good time to get in there. We'd love to have you. So, and now, of course, it's time for this week's most valuable post.
Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's Most Valuable Post. I'm Annie Murchison, Media Coordinator for Descendent.Studios, and this week I'm happy to announce our MVP is Pyro Jockey. In his post, he does an awesome job detailing with diagrams and his first-hand experience how fans can play Descent Underground with gamepads. So for all you gamepad aficionados out there, I highly recommend you check this one out in the forums. As always, thank you for your continued support, and be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and the forums for the latest updates. Congratulations once again, Pyro Jockey.
Congratulations, Pyro Jockey. That was pretty cool. He basically used every button there.
We've got a lot of controls to cram.
Yeah, we're gonna be wiring up your belly button to use if you need to. So Pyro Jockey also probably wins the one for the longest sig in the forums. He's got like animated stuff going on and huge amount of it's pretty cool. Pyro Jockey's very active. Thank you. Congratulations. Enjoy your MVP award. You've earned it. And now it's time for
Forum feedback.
That head never gets tired. Now we are going to get some variety on those heads, aren't we, Michael?
Yeah, sure. We'll do some more variety.
That didn't
Everybody,
sound very convincing.
everybody needs a little variety on head. So you didn't have to react. You could have just let that go. All right. From Etherus. During the 8-hour live stream, you showed the first in-game dogfighting footage. Who got the first kill?
Phil was cheating.
Phil was cheating. He did get the first kill, but what was he doing?
He was well, since there were some collision issues, he was backing through the walls and then
He was
shooting
hiding
from outside the map.
He was inside the wall.
I died first.
Yeah, he was inside the wall shooting, so you would just see like laser bolts coming out of the wall, and it was actually Phil, hiding in the wall.
Stealth mode.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, he was cloaked. only he wasn't. So yeah, but Phil got the first kill. From Shogun, will there be piloted ships or just the drones? Anything like a carrier type ship?
So many questions.
It is.
Maybe.
Well, no. The answer.
We could do piloted ships somewhere.
Yeah, but not right.
Not right away, certainly.
Yeah, this is. So there are plans for these kind of things. For like people to own harvesters and run their own corporations.
Cool.
There are plans for some in the fiction we have. Anyway, so. Not right away, not in the first iteration. This is a phased development game. If we want to do the whole thing, we need a bigger bucket of money to finish all the stuff we want to do. Yeah. But what we're hoping to do is sort of leapfrog, right? Is do the first multiplayer prologue thing and then have that drive sales for us to do the epic single player, then add gravity. So there's a lot of things we want to do. We hope to be working on this game for quite a long time.
And we do want to do an enemy carrier bot to walk in and drop all the weapons
that
off
would be totally
to mess
cool.
with your head.
That would be cool. Yeah, and then you could have a thief bot. No, never mind. We already talked about that. From Andy B. Are there any plans for expansion packs for the single player or multiplayer game beyond additional maps and ships? Well, we kind of just talked about that. So yeah, we do have a lot of plans.
More.
Again, going inside mines on planets, on moons, adding gravity, possibly going out into space eventually in the future. So. Yeah, there's a lot of plans we have going forward, but right now we're focusing on, we've got like the global idea or the spatial idea, but we're doing a small section of that, which is the core game in that spatial. That's punny. So we've got a lot of plans for how we're doing this, but we want to make sure the core gameplay works first, and it's fun, and it's engaging, and it grows. So that's our focus right now, but eventually I would say yes to that. From Die, I am curious to know who all is involved with actually coding the game. Well, should we tell them?
I guess.
Well, right now we have several people working on it, from network engineers to gameplay coders to people scripting in Blueprint to website and also systems programmers. So I think we have about a team of about 6 coders right now, and you'll meet people over time through some of these dev interviews that we've still got to get around to doing. So we will get them out to you, and when you get to meet them, you'll love them, just like we do. Oh, guess what, Rob?
What?
We've been asking for video questions. We got our first video question this week.
Yay!
Yeah, it's a pretty cool one too. So let's see what the first fan out there who sent in a video question.
Oh, I got a question for the Wingman. I used to kick my buddy Chris's ass in Descent with the smart missile. Is that going to be in this game too? Thank you.
That's that guy. That was a great question.
I'm sorry.
No, that was a wonderful question.
Oh no!
So yeah, we'll have smart missiles.
I didn't actually see that before we rolled.
We'll have smart missiles in the game. Great question, Wing Noob. Way to go.
Number 1 fan, right
Number
there.
1. I don't know. Yeah.
Of you.
Yeah, well, right. So anyway, that's the kind of stuff we, not necessarily like that, but we do want to encourage you to send your videos in and get your questions on, because that helps make the show a little more fun for us to do as well as you guys to do. So it can be silly, doesn't matter. Just send it in. We'll make it happen. So good job, Wing Noob. From Sliver, if I can only pick up a part of a shield orb until my shield is full, what about ammo? Is there a limit to how much ammo, rockets, etc. I can pick up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't want to be the guy that's like the Hoover ship that goes around sucking up everybody's power-ups, and you got a bunch of people flying around with that energy or things to shoot, because, find the Hoover.
There's a strategery involved to
Yeah,
stealing power-ups.
but that's like an annoying trollery kind of thing.
Of course.
Yeah, right.
But there are limits to what each ship, and those limits differ from ship to ship, can carry as far as ammo.
Right, so you do have limits.
Mines,
That's
missiles, yeah.
the way we've talked about it so far. Is if you're picking up shield, you can only go so high, and whatever you pick it up, but you might leave behind a percentage. So there might still be a shield orb there, but it might be smaller and less of what was the stuff you didn't use is there for the next guy. From AC Black, what controllers will be able to use, and how many buttons are we going to need on our controllers?
All of them.
All of them. It'll be your choice to whatever ones. You're gonna be able to map some things, but it's like there's a lot of things to do in the game. We've got a lot of things. We're working on control schemas right now.
Yeah.
And they're pretty full.
Yeah, the Xbox controller is just hacked silly.
Yeah, and what controllers we'll be able to use also is joysticks,
Joystick, throttle, gamepad,
keyboard, and mouse.
keyboard.
Yep.
Did we forget something?
We have VR, we have Track IR, we have all these different things. They all kind of go into that same vein. And so, gamepads, one of the reasons we want to support them, they weren't really around when the original ones came out, but, a lot of the new gamers, they are not good at this, right? Or this, but they're really good at this. And so you want to kind of, if you want to expand into that marketplace, you give them something they're used to playing, and that's going to be fun too. So, all of them, as many as we want. It's your preference. We're trying to make it to your preference. So, from Blessu, in Classic Descent, there's a facility for seeing your ship flying if you type in "bye monkey" during a game. Will that be an option in Descent Underground?
I think that might be Bless You.
Bless you, yes. Bless. Oh, there's my first mess up. From Bless You.
Yay! We had to get it in at some point.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we want you to be able to look at your ship. There may be some restrictions on it, but for instance, your HUD and your crosshair will go away, so it'll make it a lot harder.
Yeah, but we probably wouldn't do Bye Monkey. We like Hello Kitty a little better. Right. From Shogun. Again, Shogun got in here twice. Keith, you got Shogun? I think Shogun paid Keith for 2 questions, but
Brian.
all right, let's go. Will there be a place to visit with your character, like a base or station that sells stuff, or to meet up with friends? So he's kind of talking like the
like
drone
phase
bay. Yeah,
5 or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's in the plans, but it's not in the plans right now. For one, we don't have avatars in there right away. Because, that's quite an expensive venture for us to put together, and we don't have enough to make that. But we do want to make that. And so, again, we'll use the revenue from the first one to generate and build more features. So the game will continue to build feature-wise and become more and more fun as you go. So,
One step
but
at
you
a
get the
time.
core, make the core fun, make it playable, exciting, and replay value out the wazoo. Yeah, wazoo. And then we add things in like avatars and things of that nature, which are not really core or germane to the main gameplay, but they are fun, and we
Not as
realize that.
important in a Descent game, but yeah.
Right.
It's a social thing.
Oh, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for an old favorite. Now here's Michael Morlan with a look at what's up in space.
January 14th, 1969. A launch signature from deep inside Soviet Russia. But no intercontinental ballistic missile is this. Soyuz 4 rises from Baikonur Complex 31, piloted by cosmonaut Vladimir Shatilov. His mission? A rendezvous and manual docking with Soyuz 5. But these cosmonauts are playing catch-up in the space race. NASA's Apollo 8 has already orbited the moon. A day late and a ruble short, these intrepid spacemen are nonetheless determined to prove Soviet technology is ready for the hazards of space. Hard dock, and Soviet determination wins the day, creating Earth's first space station. But wait, what's this? A spacewalk. Cosmonauts Alexei Yelesiev and Yevgeny Krunov emerge from Soyuz 5 wearing their extravehicular life support systems. They make their way across the hulls of the two ships and join Shatilov in Soyuz 4 for a ride home. These intrepid heroes have proven it is possible to not only build orbital space stations, but also to replace crewmen and rescue people in an emergency. Soyuz 4 and 5, advancing the march of mankind in space.
It's good to see that feature back again.
Yeah, I
It's
like that.
awesome. Good job, Mr. Morlan.
Yeah, we always like to see that. Nice work, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Cool. All right, coming up this week at Descendent.Studios, more concepts, HUDs, map and shipbuilding, and a continued look at how this game is made with, of course, your input. But we still have fan gifts. Ooh, we got a fan gift this week, and it's related to space. What do we got, Rob?
It is astronaut.
Astronaut ice cream.
Weightless ice cream.
Yeah, cool. Chocolate ice cream with chocolate chips.
Ice cream sandwich, chocolate with chocolate chips.
So,
Neapolitan, I'm taking it.
no, I love Neapolitan. And this is from Austin Craig. He won one of the graphics cards, by the way.
So that was
Very, very cool.
nice of him.
So, thank you very much. It's unbelievable how supportive you guys have been.
Very cool.
Thank you very much.
Best fans ever.
Best fans ever. It's unbelievable. It's really, really appreciate that. So, thank you very much to the Underground members who helped make this happen, as well as our backers and pledgers. Without you guys, there is no us. Join us, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitter channel so you can get the latest information as it happens. You don't have to wait to find out what happens on the blog. I mean, we'll finish a video, we'll finish an update, we'll publish it right away, and you will get a message that says, come check it out. That goes up, and the blog could be a couple hours dragging behind that as we gather all the information from that day and put it out. So, if you subscribe there, you get the information a little quicker. Join us on Facebook as well as Twitter. We'll find out more stuff of what's going on. You'll get to meet some of the personalities that are behind the making of the game, as well as some of the fans out there that are following along and creating and being part of this process. And submit your forum feedback questions, especially your videos. Yes, because otherwise Wing Noob will be at every day, every week, every week. It's on you. If you don't send in the videos, Wing Noob's going to be here every week. And it's going to get worse.
Doom.
Doom and gloom and agony on me, deep dark depression.
It's doom, despair, and
I
agony,
know, but
isn't
I was
it?
making it more spacey.
Oh,
All right.
Space.
Anyway, we'll see you all underground.
What is thy bidding, my master?
There is a great disturbance in the force. We have a new enemy.
What?
A new enemy, I said. The young rebel who destroyed the Death Star. I have no doubt this boy is the offspring of...
What?
It seems we have a bad connection here.
Indeed.
This boy is the... What? I said this boy is the offspring of... can you hear me? Lord Vader? Unbelievable. Alright, maybe... Hey, hang up and call me again. Vader? Vader, did you get that? Just hang up. Redial my number, would you?
As you wish.
Alright, how's this? Can you hear me? Got a good picture?
Yes, my master.
Alright, let's get this over with. I got plenty more calls to make this afternoon. Not again! Vader! I have to tell you about your son. He's gonna be big trouble, I tell you.
What?
Forget this. No more holograms. Whose stupid idea was this to make a hologram?
This is pointless.
Alright, we have to do this over email, okay? Old school. We're doing it old school. Check your mail in a few minutes. Wait, let me bring out my laptop. How do I sign in here?
Oh, no.
I hate this computer crap. Maybe you should come over here and show me how it all works, alright?
Oh.
Data, just come over here and show me how it works.
Yeah.
This is somewhere. I'm gonna check the search bar. I don't see any. Forget this. Forget this. Wait. Alright, maybe. I hate this computer crap.
Hello, Carrie Fisher here.
Oh. Sorry, wrong number.
No, wait!